Meme, I'm home.
Hi, honey. How was your day?
Do you know what is this?
Yes.
Okay, use it.
I prefer you this week. Honey, where were you last night? Why didn't you get home?
I was repairing the printer with my secretary.
Okay, but what did it take you too long?
Stop it. Leave me alone.
Son of a... Frankie, what the hell is this?
It's a cell phone.
Come on, I'm not kidding.
Oh, she's my cousin. I just wanted to improve her self-confidence.
Stop lying. And what is that?
Oh. I have an explanation.
And in that moment, Frankie started to tell Meme about the origin of language. He said there were a lot of hypotheses, but Frankie, conveniently, chose this one, the lying hypothesis. It was invented by Edgar Howard Sturtevant, who stated that real and sincere intentions are shown naturally by body language, eye contact, proximity, or emotions, like being happy or being sad. So, according to him, language was originated for selfish reasons, to deceive and lie. To explain this theory, Frankie told Meme this story.
Once upon a time, there was a primitive man and his primitive woman. They lived in a cave, shared a fire, and were happily in love. Until one day, the primitive man saw a beautiful young primitive girl that he couldn't get out of his mind. He had to see her, and he needed an excuse, so he lied. He invented the urgent need to fetch wood and disappeared. The poor primitive woman waited and waited all day long while her primitive man was having a good time. When he came back and saw her face, he had to come up with an explanation, so he produced his second first words. Big animal attack! What do you think happened? Did she believe him? Apparently not.
You know what? I think it was a bad theory.
I agree with you, Tania. It's Mimi's fault.
Okay, I will never choose the topic again.
But why? I think that was a good theory.
Yeah, it's kind of convenient for you, no? The evolution theory is the better one. I mean, it's obvious that language appeared because of the development of humans throughout these years. Our brain became more complex and caused the capacity of creating language. Huh.
Yeah, I agree with Mimi, because yesterday I was looking through the divine creation theories, and the weird thing is, like the story of Babel, God confused the language so that they couldn't build the tower because he thought it was too ambitious. And then in India there's this legend that says there was this tree, it's beautiful, a knowledge tree, and wanted to protect all men, but then Brahma punished the pride and cut off the branches and separated language. So I think
It's not very like God.
It makes more sense to me hypothesis related to imitation, like the dingo theory, which says that humans started imitating the sounds present in nature and maybe in animals, to later notice that they can produce their own sounds, to create their own language.
What are you talking about?
I think it makes sense. You believe that we all lie.
Yes, we all lie. When people needed to make believe something, they were forced to create a new language system. Now lying is part of our daily life. That's the word necessity.
Well, I think we're late for lessons. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. I forgot the camera.
That's my camera.
It's not your camera, it's my camera. Stop lying.